So we've been in a very loose monetary environment really since after 08, 09. So we've had a lot of money flying around, really cheap interest rates. So why are we now just starting to see inflation? And why is it starting to really spike up right now? What are you guys seeing there?
Boy, you're making me look smart, Christopher. So this is exactly, I've asked the same question. So if you look here, you got a curve showing you, or a chart showing you the money supply. And you can see that's the red line. You can see the growth. Now, from 2000, after the financial crisis, that period of time, we basically have seen no inflation whatsoever. I would actually argue there's a deflationary environment because GDP has outgrown inflation. Well, why is that? Well, if you look at the dark curve there, that's the velocity of money. So the velocity of money is how many, when a dollar is put into the economy, how many times does that dollar turn over? So inflation is the amount of money times the velocity of money. That's what drives inflation. So as you've seen the uptick in the money supply that's been put in the marketplace, you've also seen a corresponding decrease in the velocity of money. And you've seen this anecdotal by looking at corporate books. I mean, the cash reserves that most corporations have accumulated over the years is huge. Look at the reverse repo with banks. I mean, banks have huge amounts of cash on their books that they're not putting to work. They put back into the Fed. You're talking about over $1 trillion a day anymore in this reverse repos. This is astronomical. So if you got the velocity of money going down, as the supply of money goes up, it holds inflation in check. Now, I think what's different now is you're starting to see the velocity of money ticking back up, and you've already got the supply of money that's huge. And if that's the case, 5% year over year inflation is nothing. I mean, this is how it started out in the 70s. So I think this is not transitory. As Milton Friedman says, it's always monetary policy all the time. And that's exactly what's going on now. The other thing that's a little bit scary or eye-opening is you see this quote here at the bottom of this slide. 40% of the US dollars in existence were printed in the last 12 months. That's just mind-boggling what's going on.